Hey, it's Joseph. Long time no see. Today's a very exciting day. I'm announcing a new project called Shapefest Unlimited. If you're familiar with Shapefest, it is a website where I'm building a massive library of 3D illustrations that are free for download. But in addition to those free assets that are, relatively low resolution, 512 by 512 pixels, you also have the option of buying a super high resolution pack where all of the assets in the pack are 3000 by 3000 pixel resolution and come with an extended license, so you could use them to build templates, and you can sell those things and make a profit off of design assets that have added value as a result of using these Shapefest assets. With that, it can be pretty hard to choose exactly which pack you want to buy. There are a lot of different materials. There's, there are shapes that are in one pack that you might not be able to fully justify buying that pack because you only need a few of the shapes or a few of the icons. But this pack over here is the one that you really want. Anyways, if you're anything like me, you get very neurotic over your purchasing decisions and you wish that you could just have a subscription and download whatever you want, whenever you want it. Some of you might be saying, no, we don't like subscriptions, and that's fine. You can still purchase one item at a time. That's not going away. But what's new is the subscription option for those who do want to get in there and basically have access to everything in super high resolution with the extended license. So I've put together a quick little video. I made this video myself. I actually put it together. And let's cut over to that because that explains it a little more concisely than I think I just did. There you go. There's the teaser video. So by now you have a pretty good idea of what Shapefest Unlimited is all about. And if you're not familiar with Shapefest in general, head over to shapefest.com. I'll throw a link in the description below. And now I'd love to give you a little tour. So let's hop over to my computer screen. And now I can actually show you, I'll get you a little bit familiar with shapefest.com for those of you who are new to it. And then I'll show you Shapefest Unlimited. So here is shapefest.com, the normal landing page, which is full of free 3D objects. But again, these are at a lower resolution than the paid packs or the Shapefest Unlimited packs. But there's a ton of stuff here. There are over 100,000 individual PNGs that are in these packs. So you don't have to download one at a time because that would be very annoying. But you do choose a type of like an object set, and you choose a material. So in this case, these are isometric social media icons, but they're in a plastic material. They're hard plastic, a little bit reflective. And if we scroll down, we can see a little preview of those. These are all included in this pack, and you could download the entire pack for free. All you have to do is add it to your cart and go check out, and it's totally free. You just got to pop in your email, and I'll send you a link automatically to download that stuff. Here's the other option, and this is where Shapefest Unlimited was sort of born from. You have the option of buying high resolution assets. So let me zoom in here a little bit. You have the option of buying this pack in high res for $20. But if you're on the fence about this one, or it's a sort of sister version here that's clay, you might be thinking, okay, I don't want to spend $20 and then wish I got the other one. So maybe I just won't buy anything, right? Maybe I'll just come back, or maybe I'll forget about it altogether. So for people like you who are like me and have trouble making those decisions, discover Shapefest Unlimited, the entire Shapefest library in ultra high resolution for one low price. So you have three options for how you can enroll and pay. Not everyone wants to be locked into an annual membership. I totally understand and respect that. For a monthly membership, it is $15 a month, $15 billed monthly. And for an annual membership, it is only $8 a month, but it's billed annually. Therefore, it's $96 billed annually. And if you are, let's say you work for a company and you've got a budget for these sorts of things, but you don't want to do anything that's monthly or annual recurring, there's also a lifetime membership. One time you pay $3.99 and you have access to Shapefest Unlimited forever. It never expires. If you scroll down, there are some little videos that are snipped out of that main teaser video that you just watched. And it explains some of the benefits, some of the features and benefits. This one here, this is actually showing the size relationship. It's not exactly 1-to-1 because these assets are much bigger than they appear here. But it's actually showing the size relationship between the free assets, which are pretty small, and the paid assets, which are 6 times wider and 6 times taller. They're much larger assets. This is around actual size. This is actually a little smaller than actual size. So these are pretty huge and ready to be used as hero images. You can even use them as print assets. And they download in one click once you're a member. So you don't have to worry about, adding something to the cart and going through the checkout process. They automatically download instantly when you hit download now, because you're already logged in. Why jump through any more hoops? And then the license. This is the cool part. Well, one of the cool parts. The extended license that typically comes with a paid pack that would normally be $20 per pack. That same license comes with anything that you download using your Shapefest Unlimited subscription. But the really cool part is that your license doesn't expire if you cancel your subscription. So I'm not going to hold you for ransom. I'm a little guy. I don't have a building with employees where I have to keep the lights on and keep food on the table for a whole bunch of families. Like, it's just me. This is just me. So I'm able to say, what's annoying? Having to keep paying for something that you're not using anymore just because you don't want your license revoked. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to you. You download something, you get your license, and you get to keep it forever. If you decide to cancel, that's fine. I'm not gonna come after you. It's still yours. So that's a relatively major benefit, I would say. And then there are a few more little details down here. Shapefest is also used by folks at some amazing companies. People from these companies here have downloaded things from shapefest.com, and it's quite a list. So let's see. Let's actually get in here and do this for real. I'll set up a monthly membership here live so that you can see what this process looks like. So the first thing is to choose subscribe now once you decide on monthly, annual, or lifetime. When you choose subscribe now, I don't think I mentioned this is built using the Webflow memberships beta. This website's built on Webflow. Just know that this is a little quirk of building a website using Webflow memberships. You have to create a login before you can subscribe. It's a little bit weird because your subscription that you buy has to be added to your account, right? So you have to have an account first. That's how they do it. I didn't have a choice in this. So step 1 is to create a login. I'm actually going to do that. Let me do, let's say, joseph@shapefest.com, and I'll create a password real quick. And sure, you can email me with Shapefest news. I'll allow it, and then I'll create my login. Password must be at least 8 characters. Shame on me. So I'll make it a little bit longer. There we go. Next thing, naturally, I've got to verify my email account. So let me actually find that email. I'll open it up, and you can see it here. I'm just waiting to activate my account. So I'll click Activate Account, and boom, there we go. Account is activated. So account was created successfully, and it drops me right back off where I was. So now that I'm actually logged in, you can see that it says log out up here because I am currently logged in. Now I'm able to actually go and subscribe. Now I am someone. I have an account and I can add a subscription to it. So again, I'm going to go to monthly. I'm going to choose subscribe now. And now I'm able to get to my cart and I'm able to fill this stuff out. One of my favorite things, Apple Pay. It supports Apple Pay. So you're able to pay with a credit card, which is processed via Stripe. So you know it's safe and secure. All this stuff is encrypted. Or you can use Apple Pay, which completely obscures your credit card information from the merchant. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to choose Apple Pay here, and I'm going to scan my fingerprint. Shapefest monthly, $15, processing payment. Takes a moment. Apple's doing its thing. Boom, done. So now theoretically I'm all set. And in fact, if I go to my account, you can see here that Shapefest Unlimited monthly is part of my account. It shows when it was purchased. It shows the next recurring billing. I can change my name and my email here. I can change my email preferences. And most importantly, I can click Access Shapefest Unlimited. So here we are. Here is Shapefest Unlimited. The easiest way to tell that you're looking at Shapefest Unlimited rather than the regular Shapefest is, one, the black across the top instead of the blue. And then you see Unlimited on the Shapefest logo. The normal Shapefest website looks like this. It's blue. If I click into one of these, see it's got the blue banner at the top. It doesn't say Unlimited. So it's pretty easy to tell when you're looking at Shapefest Unlimited. And if we head back to this page, there's also, of course, the Access Shapefest Unlimited button here on the Shapefest Unlimited page. So here we are. Here are all the assets. It's the full library, the same library that we saw on the homepage. But now, if I want something like this Frosted Glass Hovering Geometry Pack 1, I can click on this. Again, I can see the previews just like I can on the free site. But here, instead of adding it to the cart, I can click Download Now. It asks if I'm okay with that. Boom, it's downloading, and this is coming from some pretty fast AWS servers. So yeah, I'm getting 50, 55, 56 megs down, and it's only speeding up. So I'm getting a 1.3 gigabyte download in the time that it takes me to speak about 2 or 3 sentences. 2, 1, 0. Cool. So that is done, and let me pop that open so you could see what's in the pack. And here we go. It's unzipping. Again, this is pretty big. I mean, it's a lot of data because we're talking about some seriously large assets here. Let me drag this down and open on my other display. These are huge. These are really, really large. And there are, in this particular pack, 434. In the hovering geometry packs, you'll find that the geometry, basically each object is at 4 different angles. So there's angle 0, 0, 0, 0, and then there's the one that ends in 1, the one that ends in 2, and the one that ends in 3. Basically, all of the shapes' first angle, the one with all zeros at the end, that is the same angle. So they're all consistently photographed at like an upwards angle, because again, these are the hovering geometry. The other angles are randomized, so the shapes are floating like they've been tossed in the air, and every shape pack, like every set of objects, has a different randomization to the 1, 2, and 3 variant. But again, the 0, 0, 0 variant, those are all completely consistent. So you get 1 consistent angle and then 3 random angles for each and every one of these. And look how many there are. There really are a ton. If we go into icon mode here, you get a better sense of it. And they're completely transparent. So like when I say frosted glass, I mean frosted. You can see through these. So let's actually, can I create a new sketch document real quick? I'm going to create a new sketch document real quick. Cool. And I'm going to drag one of these in. Let's see, which one should I do? I'll do this cylinder stack here. All right. That's cool. That's a good one. Let's say, just for the sake of example, that I want this to overlap something else. So let me actually just take a screenshot of the Shapefest homepage. Take a screenshot of that, drop that. Oops, dropped it in the wrong spot. Let me try that again. See, we're doing it live. None of this is, none of my mistakes are being cut out. You get to see me with all my foolishness. This gives you a sense of how large the shape is, because this is a full 2x screenshot that was captured on a 27-inch studio display. So yeah, it just gives you a sense for how huge these are. But again, they are translucent, so I can actually see through this. It's just a bit frosted. Now, frosted means that the way it's rendered, it's blurring itself. But because it's transparent, transparency can't automatically cast a background blur. But that is an effect that I can add in Sketch. So I can actually go here and add a blur, switch it to background blur, and I can determine how frosty I want this shape to be and whether or not I want to increase the saturation so that shows through a bit more. Cool. Probably not the best example because, I mean, there's so many things stacked up on top of one another here that it kind of becomes very foggy, very hazy. Let's do this shape. This is a good one. Yeah, there we go. You can see the middle of it's like completely transparent. But again, that transparency with frosted glass, you probably want to add a background blur so that it appears actually frosted on whatever it's on top of. So that is pretty sweet. So yeah, that's the gist of it. There are obviously a ton of shapes to choose from. This library is growing all the time. This is a project that I'm going to invest more of myself in now that it's properly monetized, and I'm going to be adding a lot more objects. So right now there are a lot of shapes. That's why it was originally called Shapefest. But I'm going to be adding, more objects. Like imagine your favorite icon packs, like how they're themed along the lines of like food and drink, communication, maps. Imagine those types of icons brought to life in 3D. That's what you can expect to see more of on Shapefest.com. But yeah, hopefully you're all stoked on Shapefest Unlimited. If you have any feedback, please let me know. Today is the launch on Product Hunt, so I'll drop a link to the Product Hunt listing in the description below. If you would be so kind, if you think Shapefest.com or Shapefest Unlimited are cool, then head to that link and give it an upvote. If you don't think it's cool, I'm not going to pressure you to upvote something that you don't like. If you don't like it, it's totally cool. But yeah, it would massively increase the visibility of the project, both if you give this video a like and if you give the Product Hunt listing an upvote. So yeah, I'll throw a link into the description below, and that's it. Hopefully you enjoy Shapefest.com, and take care, and I'll see you soon.